So I'm going to talk you through placing an order with a third-party supplier and adding an RX to that order using the catalogue view. So obviously get yourself logged in. On the left-hand side of the menu there we've got the catalogue. If we pop into there, we're currently browsing products from One Vision Lab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Essential collection and we'll have a look at some frames in here. We'll keep it simple. We'll go for this first one we see, which is Beth in black. So if I click that, we've got the option here to add frames as a wholesale order. So if we're going to buy many frames, but if we want one frame as an RX order, if we click the RX button, we can choose whether it's single vision, bifocal or varifocal. So add single vision distance, and this is going to pop up our dispense window that we can add our information. And we can basically start plumbing information in there. Things that it needs, it's going to give you in these yellow boxes here as a reminder that you need to put these things in. And at the top where it says check errors before ordering, once we've completed the order, we can actually click buy. So I'm going to start with the orders here. It says I need to put a reference in, so customer reference there. Let's put Mr. Smith. That's more for your reference than ours. It can be a number, it can be a name, whatever works for you realistically. And we'll put an RX up here. And we need to put optical sensors in as well. Once we've done that, it's going to start showing us lenses, and you've got your prices here. That frame there, Beth in black, current price is £2.20 for the frame, and the first lens in our list here is 60p for a pair of lenses. That's a 1.5 generic stock. Obviously there's loads of ways you can manipulate this list. If you want some sort of clear coating, for example, you can break it down. There's MIR lenses there, look for £1.50. Let's go with the delete that and just go with the basic lenses. And it says this lens is tintable. You can leave it as it is, but you can clarify that you don't want to tint if you want to do that. Okay. All our warnings are disappeared now, and we can place the order. I'm just going to show you one thing first. If you accidentally click out of this window, that will disappear. Where that lives is in Order Central on the left hand side. So until you place the order, actually even when you place the order it will still be in here, but until you place it, it will be in draft orders. And if you want to get back to that window there, just click that button and that will show you your dispense again. Once you're totally happy with that, you've got your address section at the front, at the bottom, and that's going to default to your address. So if you're a practice using Hive, it will be your default practice address. If you're a personal Hive user, then that should be your home address at the bottom. If you want to put a different address in, click the deliver to alternative address button, and then you can start putting in the actual address. Remember, you can send this back to yourself, or you can send it specifically to a patient if you wish. The lab will actually package it up in nice packaging and deliver it to the patient if that's what you require. There we go. So I'll click place order at the top here and order and pay with OVL. And then a couple of options. You can pay now and you can get your credit card out and use that. If you've got an account, you can click order and an account. Practice users who've got a Hive account are likely to have an order on account option. If you're a personal user, say an optometrist or dispensing optician who's just set up a personal account, you're going to have to use the pay now button because you're unlikely to have an account. But we'll do this one, order an account. It will confirm all your charges. So effectively you've got £2.80 for your frame and those lenses we chose. Glazing, postage and packing is £5, so that's the glazing fee, the box and the postage back to you or your patient, and then VAT added, so this comes to £9.36. Click pay on account, and it will update the status at the top here, transferring now to the lab. So that effectively means you've placed the order, you've paid for it on account, and that is now transferring to the lab. At some point they'll pick that up, it will change to a status of in lab, and then it will later change to a status of completed, and later to posted, and it'll obviously get posted to wherever you suggest it's selected. Back in Order Central you can track that progress. So we've got here transit to lab, and our order for Mr. Smith is in there. As I say, later you're going to get it in lab, completed and posted, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that all makes sense. As ever, we've got the forum on the One Vision Hive system, so if you've got any questions, pop your questions in the forum. Of course, you can also email us. But yeah, I hope that was informative for you. Thanks, guys.